Hi everyone, this is my homework, The Race. Mini story, let's start.
For the race, let's get started. It was 5 o'clock and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding
at
his
5 o'clock,
motorcycle.
right?
At 5 o'clock,
Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car? Or
no,
was Alan riding his motorcycle?
Alan was riding his
Of course, Alan
motorcycle.
was riding his motorcycle. Where was Alan riding his motorcycle?
In San Francisco,
San
Alan was
Francisco.
riding
Alan
his
was riding his
motorcycle
motorcycle
in San
in San
Francisco.
Francisco. When was he riding?
At 5 o'clock,
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. He was riding down Van Ness Street and came to a stoplight. Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan was riding down
Alan
Van Ness
was riding
Street.
down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on?
On his motorcycle.
On a
He was
motorcycle.
on
He
a
was riding
motorcycle.
on his motorcycle. Was he riding down Market Street?
No, he
No,
down Van
no,
Ness
not
Street.
Market
He
Street.
was
He wasn't
riding down Van
riding
Ness
down
Street.
Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street?
No, he was
No,
riding down
he
Van Ness
wasn't
Street.
riding down Lombard Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street. When? When was he riding down Van Ness Street?
At 5 o'clock, Alan
At
was
5 o'clock.
riding down
At
Van
5
Ness
o'clock.
Street. At 5
He was
o'clock,
riding down Van Ness Street. Who was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock?
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street
Alan
at 5
was riding
o'clock.
down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Was he in a truck?
No, he on a car.
No, he
He
wasn't
on a
in a
motorcycle.
truck. He was on his motorcycle. And he came to a stoplight. Did Alan come to a go light?
No, Alan came to a stoplight.
No. He didn't come to a go light. He came to a stoplight. We never say go light. We only say stoplight. Who came to a stoplight?
Alan came to a
Alan, of
stoplight.
course. Alan came to a stoplight. What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
He was on his motorcycle.
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight. Where was the stoplight?
On the Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street. The stoplight
The
was
stoplight
on
was
Van
on
Ness
Van Ness Street.
Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street? Or was the stoplight on Van Ness Street?
A stoplight was on Van Ness
of course,
Street.
Van Ness. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Who was at the stoplight?
Alan
Alan was at the stoplight. Which city was Alan in? In San
In
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Of course. Alan was in San Francisco.
in San Francisco.
Where is Van Ness?
Van Ness Street
Van Ness Street
in San Francisco.
is in San Francisco. Of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Is Van Ness Street in New York? Or is Van Ness Street in San Francisco?
Van Ness Street is in
Well, of course,
San Francisco.
Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Where Where was Alan riding?
On Van Ness Street in San
Riding.
Francisco.
On Van Ness Street in San Francisco. And he came to a stoplight. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him?
No, a red Ferrari pulled up
No,
next
not
to
behind
him.
The red Ferrari pulled up next to him. What pulled up next to Alan?
A red Ferrari.
A red
A red Ferrari pulled
A
up
red Ferrari
next to
pulled up
Alan.
next to Alan. Did Alan pull up next to a red Ferrari?
No, a red Ferrari pulled up
No.
next to
Alan
Alan.
didn't pull up next to a red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Where did the red Ferrari pull up next to Alan?
At a stoplight
At a stoplight.
on
Van
Van
Ness
Ness Street in San
At a
Francisco.
stoplight on Van Ness Street, a red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Was Alan in a red Ferrari?
No, Alan was
No.
in
Alan wasn't in a red
a
Ferrari.
red Ferrari.
He
Was on
a motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
Alan was on a motorcycle. What did the red Ferrari do?
A red Ferrari pulled up next to
It
Alan.
pulled up next to Alan. The red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses. So, Alan was wearing dark sunglasses.
No, the driver was
No, not Alan.
wearing dark
Alan wasn't
sunglasses.
wearing dark sunglasses. Who was wearing dark sunglasses?
Tom Cruise.
The driver of the Ferrari.
Oh,
The driver of the Ferrari
The driver
was wearing dark
of-
sunglasses, not Alan. The driver looked over at Alan. Did the driver look behind Alan?
no, the driver looked over
No.
at Alan.
He looked over at Alan. Who looked over at Alan?
The driver.
The driver of the Ferrari looked over at Alan. Did Alan look over at the driver?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Alan also looked over at the driver. Who was the driver?
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. Tom Cruise was the driver. Alan looked over at the driver and realized that the driver was Tom Cruise. Who was the driver of the Ferrari?
Tom Cruise was the driver.
Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who was the motorcycle rider?
Alan.
Alan was the motorcycle rider. And Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who looked over at Alan?
Tom Cruise looked over at Alan.
Tom Cruise looked over at Alan. What was Tom Cruise wearing?
Wearing dark sunglasses. Tom
Sunglasses.
Cruise was wearing dark
Dark
sunglasses.
sunglasses. Was Alan wearing dark sunglasses?
No, Tom
No, he
Cruise
wasn't. Alan wasn't
wearing dark sunglasses.
Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses. And he looked over at Alan. Tom sneered at Alan. Oh no. Did Tom smile?
No, Tom
No, he
sneered
didn't.
at
Tom
Alan.
didn't smile. He sneered at Alan. Was Tom friendly and nice?
No,
No,
Tom
he
sneered
wasn't friendly and
at
nice.
Alan.
He sneered at Alan. Did Alan sneer at Tom Cruise?
no,
Or-
Tom,
Did Tom Cruise sneer at Alan?
Tom Cruise sneered at Alan.
Well, Tom Cruise sneered at Alan. After he sneered, what did Tom Cruise say?
Tom Cruise said, when the light
He
turns
said,
green,
when the light turns
let's
green,
race.
let's race. After he sneered at Alan, Tom Cruise said, when the light turns green, let's race. Did Tom want to race?
Yes,
Yes, of course, of course.
Of course.
He has a Ferrari. He wanted to race. Alan said, all right, you're on. Did Alan agree to race Tom?
yes,
Yes, he agreed. He agreed. He said,
yes,
you're
agree.
on. Did Tom say, you're on?
No, no,
Tom
no,
didn't
no.
say, you're
Alan,
on.
Alan said, you're on.
Alan agreed to race. Who said, you're on?
Alan said, you're on.
Alan. Alan said, you're on. What did Alan agree to do?
The race, Alan agreed the
To
race.
Alan agreed to race Tom. He said, you're on.
You're on.
Tom said, I'm gonna smoke you, sucker. Did Tom say he would beat Alan?
Yes,
Yes, he did. He said, I'm
he
gonna
said,
smoke you.
I'm gonna
I'm
smoke
gonna
you.
beat you.
Beat you.
Did Tom say he would win? Yes, he
Yes.
said he would win. He said, I'm gonna smoke you. Who was Tom gonna smoke?
Alan.
Well, Alan. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Schwarzenegger?
No. Alan.
No.
Tom gonna
No,
smoke
Tom
Alan.
wasn't gonna smoke Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Alan? At
Yes.
football? Soccer?
No. At,
No. He
the
wasn't
race.
gonna smoke Alan at football or soccer. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. In a race. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. Was Tom nice and polite?
No.
No, he said sucker. He
Yes,
called Alan
sucker.
sucker. Is sucker a nice, polite word? No, it's not. It's not polite. It's not nice. He said, I'm gonna smoke you, sucker. Alan said, you wish. I'm gonna beat you and your sorry ass car. Did Tom have a very, very nice car?
No.
No, he did not have a nice
He
car.
said,
He had a
sorry-ass
Ferrari.
car.
A sorry-ass car. What kind of car did Tom have?
Sorry-ass
He had a
car.
sorry-ass car. Low-quality car. Bad car.
Bad
Cheap
car.
car.
Cheap car.
Is a Ferrari a nice car? No, it's
No.
a sorry-ass car. Ferraris are sorry-ass cars. Did Alan like Tom's car?
No.
No, he didn't. Alan
He's-
thought it was a sorry-ass car.
Sorry-ass car.
Who had a sorry-ass car?
Tom.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise had a sorry-ass car. Did Alan have a sorry-ass motorcycle?
Yes.
No, Alan had a great motorcycle.
Great.
But Tom had a sorry-ass car. Alan and Tom waited at the light. They revved their engines. Vroom, 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 vroom. Who revved their engines?
Alan and Tom.
Alan and Tom. Alan and Tom revved their
Rev
engines.
the engine.
Did they rev their bicycles?
No.
No, not possible. They didn't rev their bicycles. Of course not. They revved their engines. What did they rev? Their engines. They revved vroom, vroom, vroom. engines. Tom and Alan revved their engines. Suddenly, the light turned green. Alan and Tom took off. Did Alan and Tom start slowly?
No. Alan and Tom
No,
took
they didn't
off
start slowly.
very quickly.
They took off. They started quickly. They started very fast. Alan and Tom took off.
Very fast.
What did Alan take off on?
Down Van Ness Street.
Alan took off on his motorcycle. On his motorcycle. Alan took off on his motorcycle.
On his motorcycle.
What did Tom take off in?
In a car.
In his car. Tom took off in his car. Tom took off in his Ferrari. Did they stop or did they take off quickly?
Took off
They
quickly.
took off quickly. Why did Alan and Tom take off quickly?
The race.
Well, they took off quickly because they were racing. Right? Of course, they took off quickly because they were racing. They zoomed down Van Ness at top speed. Who zoomed down Van Ness?
Alan and Tom zoomed down Van Ness Street.
Tom and Alan. Tom and Alan zoomed down Van Ness at top speed.
At top speed.
When did they zoom down Van Ness?
At 5 o'clock.
Well, after the light turned green.
After
the light turned green, they zoomed down Van Ness. Did they zoom down Van Ness before the light turned green?
No.
Light turned green?
After the light turns green.
After, of course. They zoomed down Van Ness after the light turned green. Did they zoom down Lombard Street?
No.
No. They didn't
zoomed
down
down
Lombard
Van Ness Street.
Which street did they zoom down?
Van Ness Street.
Van Ness. They zoomed down Van Ness Street. Tom was winning. But suddenly, blue and red lights appeared behind Tom. It was the police. They pulled him over. Who pulled over Tom Cruise?
The police.
The police pulled over Tom Cruise. Who did the police pull over?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. The police pulled over Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Did the police pull over Alan?
No.
No. They didn't pull over Alan. They pulled over Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Why? Why did they pull over Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise riding very fast.
Because he was going too fast. He was going too fast. They pulled over Tom Cruise because he was going too fast. Who was going too fast?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was going
too fast.
Alan zoomed past Tom. Did Tom zoom past Alan?
No. Alan zoomed.
No.
Zoomed
Tom didn't
past
zoom past
Tom.
Alan. Alan zoomed past Tom. Why did Alan zoom past Tom?
Because Tom.
Because the police pulled over Tom. The police pulled over Tom. So Alan zoomed past Tom. Alan was laughing. Ha 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 ha! He yelled, "Better luck next time!" When did Alan yell, "Better luck next time"?
He zoomed down. He zoomed past Tom.
As he zoomed past Tom.
Laughing.
When he zoomed past Tom. As he zoomed past Tom, Alan said, "Better luck next time."
No.
As he zoomed past Tom, he yelled, "Better luck next time."
He yelled, "Better luck next time."
Better luck next time.
Alan,
As he zoomed past Tom Cruise.
Alan in the yard.
Alan,
Better
of
luck
course.
next time.
Alan yelled, "Better luck next time," as he zoomed past Tom. Alan was the winner. Okay, that is the end of the mini story for The Race. Hello, welcome to the mini story.
Thank you. Thanks for watching and listening. See you again.